Well, the old studio is going to have to, like on a Friday morning, after the morning show, we're going to be under construction. And then that next Sunday for the members only show, we're going to get to have the big reveal. Maybe I'll put I'll staple a big bed sheet to the ceiling. That's good. Put staples in the ceiling, you idiot. And then rip it down as the reveal. Or you could just tape it, you dipshit. It's actually not a bad idea. So that's coming along nicely. The golf tournament, it does look like we're going to go July 25th. It's a Friday. Figured it would be kind of easy for everybody to get a day off work. We want to shoot for, low end 50 people in the tournament. High, I don't want to do any more than 75 the first year. After talking to all the golf people I've talked to, Dill Pickle says, I hope you get the fat lawyer to come. Look, the fact that I know you're talking about Sean, I feel bad because now I just kind of technically called him the fat lawyer. I would never call him that. I like Sean. But if Sean golfs and he wants to come out and do the golf thing and he wants to show up for the anniversary show at Stoney's, we might have a little bit in the budget for old Sean. We might have a little bit in the budget to throw Sean a couple of bones and come on out. Why not? But we've got definitely 2 people confirmed. That's a damn good idea, though. Reaching out to him, see if he wants to come out and do the damn thing. I like that idea. Pray by 12 says, "Hey, Sean should be the MC." Dill Pickle says Sean does golf. All right, the golf and the beers on me, and then if he wants to stay for the anniversary show, a little something, for his travel and for his effort. Dill Pickle says, "Can we get a naked twister tournament in this year? I think that would really fit in." Here's what we'll do: if Sean will agree to come to the anniversary weekend, and if he agrees to be part of it, then yes, off to the side, we'll have Sean call Twister. I think that would be perfect if we had Sean do that. Hey guys, thank you very much. On Friday, we had a huge Rumble Friday. That was big. I'm liking the live reads. We did find out that Rumble has been botting. We're pretty sure Rumble's been botting our Rumble Friday shows by about 200 people at a time, because we usually peak at about 1,000 to 1,100 on Rumble Friday. And when we started using Rumble Studio, where the ad revenue is determined by viewership, we peak out at 800. So it makes more sense, because when we do the show Monday through Thursday, we're between about 800 and 900. So that just makes sense. But man, I love the anniversary show planning we've done so far on this members only show. I'll reach out to Sean. I'll see if he'll do it. He can quote me a price. Sean seems like one of those guys, like, surprisingly, like, for an attorney, he's a decent human being. He seems like one of those guys who's like, just cover my costs and blah, blah. No. Sean's I want everybody who comes to a steel toe event. Since the radio days, we've always paid performers very well. We always want people to go back and tell others, hey, do a steel toe event. They take care of you. So we've got 2 dignitaries. I'd like to add a third if Sean would do it. Then I would love to get Corey up here for the anniversary show. I talk to Corey every once in a while. We're still friendly. I'd love to get him up here for that. That would be good. And Oz, too, of course. Laundry stripping is a cleaning method that uses a hot water soak with a solution of borax, washing soda, and powdered detergent to remove built-up residue, dirt, and odors from clothes, effectively restoring their freshness. Oh, my God, it's like Aaron told you. Guys, no offense, but you were just like Onion and Reddit fans right there. No, I'm sorry. You were the most retarded of the retarded. I educate those people on a regular basis. They get mad at me. No, Aaron, I created a world in my head where you're doing this. Well, I just told you that it's this. This is the thing that it is. No! Okay, no. Like I said, dealing with those people, I have 3 children, so I'm totally used to it. It's the exact... Actually, my children are much more well-behaved. They don't throw tantrums like that. They grew past that stage when they were about 4. But when they were like 3 or something, you learn the patience to deal with those tantrums. And if you tell a child something and they refuse to believe it and they create something else in their head, you just go, okay, all right. Nope, that's the way it is. So don't make me do that with the laundry stripping for you people. But then again, you guys aren't like the NLO people. You don't buy views. Sucks when you get caught, huh? People have been telling me that Vegas is not what it used to be, that in the last couple years, it's just kind of, it's fallen off. And I like to hear that because I'm going on vacation after this whole case is done. That's the first thing I'm going to do. Take a nice little trip. Don't worry, you guys won't lose me for too long, like a Friday show. I'll probably leave on a Thursday, come back on a Sunday or Monday. But I'm going to take a little trip for a few days. No, PAA podcast, I'm not going to go to a failed event that might have to change venues because nobody's going. That's too bad, by the way. Taste Fairy says, come to Hackamania and leave with bed bugs. The good news for them is they have nowhere to go but up from last year. They couldn't even fill the place. They didn't have USB cords. They had to borrow them from people who paid to show up. And everyone left with bed bugs. So it can only... And they're having it in like the poorest hotel in Las Vegas. So they're doing all right. Taste Fairy says, greasy clothes is more of a Melton problem. I do kind of feel bad. Like that whole thing's shutting down. They're paying for live viewers now from what I've been reading. They really don't have anything else to talk about. They took a big L. Remember they had their big announcement that was going to change the narrative that we shit all over that. That went nowhere. Nobody's talking about them. I mean, I've always said, I said it a while ago, when you make your show based on something else, you don't do an actual show, you're on a time crunch. You're going to fall apart at some point. And I'm not going to act surprised, but this is about the last hurrah. This is the peak. Well, I think the peak was, it kind of peaks with our peak. Like, it can't do anything without me. So, like, when we were going through all the shit, that was the peak for them. Now that my stuff's coming in for a landing and everything's aces, yeah, unfortunately, that's going to mean a bust for them. The boom has bust. The bubble has burst, if you will. Plus, we do such a good job of, like, shitting on them and making fun of their fans, and we make them really mad. They get upset. We just have fun with it. So I think we're kind of impervious in many ways. Comfortably Numb says, Sean would be fun. He loves hugs, by the way. I'm not going to hug him. Not going to hug him. No, not at all. Sean also loves spiders. Big spiders. I agree with you, Pray by 12. I agree with you 100%. I agree. And pizza shit, no. I'm not going to. I think I've been the only truthful narrator of the whole thing. So I think just go back and listen to what I've said, and I think you've got it down. I think you've got it down. Oh, I saw some clips of something really embarrassing this weekend. I mean, I'm not even going to comment on it. It was so sad. That's just when you think it's bottom, the bottom falls out, you know? Yeah, Dill Pickle says it was painful, Comfortably Numb. It was really painful. Yeah, I don't want to spend any time on it. It's just, I watched it and I just went, I'm hands off on this one. This is bad. And then I saw the way people were talking about it, and I was like, there's no good reviews on this. I don't need to pile on. It's just, I think it's long-term brain damage, personally. I think it's long-term brain damage.